Blackwood Manor stood on a hill. Ancient oaks whispered secrets. Ivy clung to crumbling stone. Years of stories hid in the shadows. Inside, dust lay heavy. Cobwebs draped forgotten treasures. Each room held a memory, some bright, some best forgotten. Tonight, the manor held its breath. Something was different. A storm brewed outside, mirroring the tension within. Tonight, Blackwood Manor would see a new story unfold. Charles Blackwood, the old patriarch, was a man of routine. Every night at precisely 8 p.m., he would retire to his study, a dimly lit sanctuary adorned with leather-bound books and antique maps. His loyal companion, a fluffy Persian cat named Edgar, would curl up on the Persian rug, a silent witness to Charles's nightly ritual. Tonight, however, the ritual was broken. Charles lay slumped over his desk, a single crimson stain blooming on his crisp white shirt. Edgar hissed, his emerald eyes wide with alarm. Panic rippled through the manor. The staff, a motley crew with their own secrets, gathered in the grand hall, their faces pale with shock and fear. There was Mrs. Danvers, the stern housekeeper, her lips pursed in disapproval, and Mr. Finch, the nervous butler, his hands trembling as he adjusted his spectacles. And then there were the guests, each with their own connection to Charles, their own motives hidden behind polite smiles and murmured condolences. The shriek echoed through the manor, sharp and piercing, cutting through the stunned silence that had settled over the grim scene. It was Mary, Charles's niece, her face ashen, her voice trembling as she pointed a shaking finger at the study door. "He's dead! Uncle Charles is dead!" The guests, a collection of distant relatives and business associates, reacted with varying degrees of shock and suspicion. There was Edward, Charles's nephew, his eyes narrowed, calculating. Emily, a distant cousin, her face a mask of grief, and Dr. Evans, the family physician, calm and collected as he examined the body. "Murder," he declared, his voice grave. He was stabbed. The weight of his words hung heavy in the air, turning the grand old mansion into a cage, trapping everyone within its walls. The storm outside raged on, mirroring the chaos that had descended upon Blackwood Manor. The investigation began. Inspector Davies, a man with eyes that missed nothing, arrived, his presence demanding attention. He questioned everyone, his gaze sharp, his demeanor unwavering. Every word, every glance, every fleeting expression was scrutinized. Clues surfaced, each one a piece of the puzzle. A bloody letter opener found discarded in the garden. A torn piece of fabric snagged on a rose bush. And then the whispers began, rumors of secret affairs, hidden resentments, and long-held grudges. Days turned into nights. The tension in Blackwood Manor thickened with each passing hour. Just when it seemed the mystery would remain unsolved, Inspector Davies gathered everyone in the drawing room. The air crackled with anticipation. "The killer," he announced, his voice echoing in the silence, "is